everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have received a very special package which I'm so excited to show you today. Oh my gosh, I have been waiting for this package for around a week. I am incredibly excited. So today I'm going to be doing another testing video. So I'm going to be testing some of the new ZOELLA X Colourpop launch that she released. I think she released it about a week ago. So I have been waiting so long to receive this parcel. It's with Colourpop, so they are based in America. So obviously, you know, it does take a week to come. So, well, from a UK perspective, I mean, obviously, if you live in the UK, if you live in America, then obviously it probably would take a few less days to arrive, but for us good old bad boys in the UK, it took a while. I didn't go too nuts. There are only a few things that I bought from the collection due to the fact that I was being realistic. Like, I was tempted to get the PR package and I was like, but I don't use some of the products in real life, so why would I use them just because they're ZOELLA's products? I didn't purchase her gel liners because I don't tend to use like pencil liners because they hurt my eyes and I've got sensitive eyes and all that jazz. I'm going to test these out for you today and just give you a general overview. I cannot get my words out. It's literally 8 o'clock at night and I've waited all day to film this video, so apologies if I'm not sounding the best. I'm so excited to test these for you guys. I'm gonna unbox the package for you and show you what I got. Packaging is insane. Like, it's so pretty. Like, in the pictures, like, it looks so good. The colours are right up my alley. The 70s theme is right up my alley. Like, I'm all about the 60s, 70s, 80s, and of course 90s, but more so the 70s and 80s. Like, they're my favourite type of eras. Like, I love everything. I love the colours, I love the fashion, I love the music. I had to splurge on this collection a little bit because it's right up my street. Without further ado, I'm gonna shut up and I am going to unbox this bad boy for you. I am literally just putting my hand over the address so you cannot see where I live because that is not good. I don't want anyone knowing where I live. You can see it says made in LA, so I know it is the Colourpop parcel. So I'm just gonna unbox this. This is very well packaged, by the way. I'm not gonna lie, it's extremely well packaged. Like, and it's quite compact, which is good, which means that the makeup hopefully will not be damaged. Let's dive in. I'm so excited. I've been trying not to look at reviews and stuff because for this reason, because I want to get like a genuine first impression. Ooh, I think I need some scissors. I'd say, like, for an American company, this has actually come like, this strap has been falling down all day and it's been doing my nut. Non-adjustable straps are like the worst, I'm not gonna lie. It actually came in quite good timing and it was quite fast, and I asked Colourpop as well because there was a bit of an issue with the tracking. I looked on Twitter and a lot of people were saying the same thing, so it's not just me. They responded in a couple of days and got back to me, so it's all well and good on the customer services side. Oh, I love this. This is very very nice. I am loving these colours. Ooh, Colourpop. That is very 80s. I love it. It's so sick. It's very well bubble wrapped as well, as you can see. That is very important with makeup because it would just get smashed like in customs. I'm so excited to unwrap this now. This is what it looks like. You literally can't see me because of bubble wrap, so I'm sorry about that. But this is what it looks like. So you've got like a little note in here. Cheers to a magical year. Oh, that's cute. And it's just got like the Colourpop social media there. So what have you got? So you've got my order receipt. Exciting stuff, guys. Exciting stuff. Oh, okay. This is cute. In the box, I picked up the ZOELLA and Colourpop Brunch Date Palette that I know a lot of people have got their hands on, and I'm so excited to open this bad boy up and give it a whirl. The colours are absolutely phenomenal, like phenomenal. Anyway, you know what I mean. And then I also picked up a couple of ultra matte lipsticks. This one is Little One. I also picked up Self Love Club because I was in need of a very, very lovely red shade. And then I've also picked up the highlighter because when I went online, the blusher wasn't available and I was so gutted because I wanted to try out a new blusher. Instead, I picked up the highlighter. I'm really excited to try these 4 bits out and just see what they're like. Packaging, I absolutely love. I love the whole theme of the collection. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think we are ready to actually dive in and try these bad boys out because I can't wait any longer. I need to test these pigments. So I think the first one I'm going to go for is the highlighter. Oh, this is so cute. I love it. It sort of reminds me of like a Polly Pocket, you know what I mean? Like that sort of style of colours and just the way it looks and everything. So I'm just going to open it up. Ooh, it's actually got a mirror. The only thing I don't appreciate is some of the pigment is literally just gone on the mirror, but it's all well and good. It's all well and good. It's not the end of the world. I'm just going to test the pigment on my finger. Ooh, it's very, very, very pigmented actually. I've got like a bit of like a fleck of pink glitter in it. I don't know if you'll really be able to see that, but I'm not swearing at you, just to be clear. It was quite silky. The only thing I'd literally say is the packaging does feel quite cheap. I hate to say it, but it does feel very, very cheap. Like, I just feel it, it's all plastic. I mean, obviously, you know, a lot of palettes do feel like this, but this does particularly, like, feel quite cheapish. It isn't necessarily a bad thing, like, it's not the end of the world, you know, as long as the product is good. But I would say this does feel very, very cheapish, just from a first impression. But as I said, it's not the end of the world, so it's all well and good. I'm just going to go on and apply this highlighter. So I'm just going to use my New Look fan brush, which I absolutely love to death. Then I come up closer and give you my first impression of the highlighter on the skin, which I'm totally, totally ready for. Ooh, gotta get up close and personal. I'm literally just gonna dust it on my cheekbones to start with, which I'm really, really excited about. Ooh. Hang on, I think I need to come even closer. I literally can't really see what's going on. Okay. Let's give it another go. Okay, my first thought, which is probably going to be a very unpopular opinion, that it's not overly pigmented to start with. Like, it seems quite pigmented on the skin, like when I was doing the swatch, but when I'm actually putting it on the skin, it does take a few times to actually build it up and for it to, you know, look like you've got a glow, which is okay. Like, if you're into like subtle highlighter and everything, it's, you know, it's decent, but it does take a bit of time to build. Like, it's really weird. Like, it was quite pigmented when I just tested it when I was swatching it, but on the face it's actually taking quite a long time to build up, which is very, very strange. But I do like the colour of it. I think it's quite a subtle highlighter. Overall, it's not bad. Like, the colour is quite nice. As I said, it's got like pink flecks in it, so it's almost a bit pinkish, you know, it's a little bit cooler toned, but I'm actually sort of digging it. Like, it doesn't look too bad on the skin. It's decent for the price that I paid. Like, it's not bad. I'd say I'd probably wear this again. I am now gonna try the eyeshadow palette, which is the thing that I'm most excited and intrigued about. So let's get into this before this video literally goes over 40 minutes, because I've already been talking for 16 minutes. So I'm not going to bore you anymore, and I'm going to show you the Brunch Date palette, which looks so pretty. The packaging is so nice. Okay, one of the shades has literally crashed and it's literally everywhere in the palette, which is not fantastic, but then again, it's coming from America, so what do you expect? I don't really know how to show you this, but as you can see, well, hopefully you can see, I don't want eyeshadow all over my bed. One of the pans has literally gone everywhere. It's gone all over the mirror and everything. which isn't the worst thing, but you know, that's something that you're gonna have to expect when you get makeup from America. Yeah, this is smashed, so that's good. So obviously inside we have the mirror, which is now smeared in purple eyeshadow, which is fantastic. And then we have, actually I might come a little bit closer for you, just so I don't get eyeshadow all over the bed, because that's probably how it's gonna work right now. If I can put this back, just because, yeah. Okay, literally all the eyeshadow has poured out and gone into the bed. Fantastic, well done. I am a pro at filming, obviously. So I've literally just spent the last 10 minutes cleaning up the resonance from the pan that literally smashed in transit, which I'm so sad about. It was Sunday Fun Day as well, and that was the shade that I was so excited to try. But there is still some in the pan, so it's all good, but I've lost probably most of the product, which is really annoying. At least I can tell it's pigmented. Cleaning it up, I was like, wow, this is fantastic. But anyway, let's get on with my review of the eyeshadow palette, and hopefully there won't be any more issues. I'm just gonna do a little close up, and I'm just gonna explain all the different shades. So in this palette, we have this shade, which is Champagne Toast, which is a lovely sort of goldy, it almost reminds me a lot of Becca highlighters, sort of champagne pop. Then we've got Pancakes Please, which is a lovely brown shade. And then we have French Toast, which is a lovely mauve colour, which is a matte, which looks absolutely delightful. And then we have Skinny Latte, which looks really cute, and also I love the fact that they've put the egg shape there. That is really sweet, and I love the heart pan. I think that is beautiful. And then we have the shade Cinnamon Sugar, which is a lovely glittery, almost like coppery shade, I'd say. It looks lovely. And then we have the shade Mimosa, which is a lighter brown shade, which is a matte. And then going down here, we have the shade Maple Syrup, which is a lovely light brown matte shade as well. And then we have Sunday Fun Day, which has literally exploded everywhere. On my bed, on my phone, and yeah, everywhere imaginable. So that is a lovely purple shimmer, which I really wanted to use, and I've lost most of the product, which I'm absolutely gutted about. I've got Sunny Side Up, which is a light pink shimmer. And then I've got the shade Americano, which is a dark grey matte, which looks really lovely shade. And then Brunch Club, which is a lovely blue colour, which I really want to try out actually. I think that would be fantastic to use just for a really cool look. And then we also have Extra Slice, which is like a glittery brown. The filming gods are not on my side today. It literally just came up saying that my memory card was full, so I had to delete a lot of old footage. So hopefully now I can get on with testing this eyeshadow palette. Like, so many things are going wrong. So I'm gonna carry on this video just by swatching a couple of shades in this palette. So I'm gonna swatch Champagne Toast first, which looks like this, which looks really pretty. The pigment looks really good as well, and it looks a lovely shimmery colour, and it's very pigmented, which is always a good thing. I might actually swatch French Toast, which is, oh, this mauve shade is lovely. That is beautiful. That is so pigmented as well. Oh, I am in love with that. I think I'm definitely as well gonna do a little thing of Sunday Fun Day. Okay, I literally dipped my finger in there because I don't want to lose too much more of the product. But that's what it looks like. It's on that finger there. That looks a really lovely, very shimmery purple shade, which looks very lovely, and it's very pigmented as well. So I cannot wait to try that one. I think I'm also going to swatch Brunch Club because it's really intriguing me. Oh, that's very pigmented. That is lovely. Oh, this palette is going to be a good. I can feel it. I am just going to come a little bit closer for you. I'm just going to start building a look up, which I'm really excited about. So I think, first of all, a lot of people wouldn't do this, but I think I might put Champagne Toast Sorry, I can't really hold it up very well. Like, I don't want any more pigment to go everywhere. But I'm going to use Champagne Toast, which is this lovely, lovely, lovely glittery sort of natural shade. I'm just going to dust that on my eyelids first. And I'm going to use the Real Techniques BO4 brush. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, oh, oh. That is lovely, man. That is so nice. Oh, that is a lovely shade. You could wear this on its own as well. I think that is a beautiful shade to start off with. And I'm just going to build it up. I'm going to use the shade Maple Syrup just on the crease line, just to get a good old starting point. Ooh, this looks lovely. So I'm just going to dust that on my crease now. This is very, very pigmented. Oh, that is looking bomb. This looks very, very nice. These shadows, I'm very, very impressed so far. They look very, very pigmented. Very, very high quality as well for the price point that I paid. Like, you'd expect a ZOELLA collection to be extremely, extremely overpriced. And then I think I'm going to go in with the shade Mimosa, which is this one here. And I'm just going to use the same brush again. Please don't be mad at me. I'm just going to dust that slightly below because it's a little bit darker, just to get a bit of a transition going on here. Very, very blendable. They're very easy to create just a natural makeup look. Blending it as I go because these are extremely pigmented. I'm just gonna blend, blend, blend. So now I think I'm gonna go in with my lid shade, which I'm so, so excited about. So I'm gonna use my Urban Decay Naked palette brush that I got yonks ago now, from the original Naked palette. I'm so sad now it's gone out of stock. I think it's indefinitely as well. I think they've just stopped creating it, which is so sad. Oh my god, there's literally none left. And the pigment is going everywhere. What is this? That's not great, but I'll carry on anyway. So I'm using the shade Sunday Fun Day, which is that lovely, lovely, lovely glittery purple right on my lid. This is a very lovely shade as well. Like, it's very, very glittery. I'd say the only slightly problem that I'm sort of realising which is going on here a little bit is it is sort of falling out quite a lot. I am getting a lot of fallout, which isn't necessarily a problem, but obviously if you do your foundation and everything before, it can be a little bit of a problem because it just goes everywhere. I don't really know what to think about this shade, to be honest. It's a lovely shade, but it doesn't pack on very well. I hate to say it, but it reminds me of that Primark palette that I tested like a few months back. The glitter is there, but there's like no colour. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if I've got like a bit of a duff palette, but the colour is pretty much not there. Like, I keep trying to pack it on and it's not really working. I get that this is a natural palette. If you literally can't see any colour but you can see tons of pigment, I don't know what's going on, to be honest. That is a little bit gutting. It was really sad because when it went all over my bed it looked really, really pigmented, but then when I'm actually applying it to my eyes it doesn't actually look that great on. But all the other shades that I've actually tried so far are really, really lovely. They're very, very, very pigmented, they're very blendable, and I actually really like this palette apart from that shade. That's all lovely. It's just that shimmer is a bit of a fail. I'm going to use Brunch Club under my eyes just to get a pop of colour going and to have almost like a bit of an 80s feel about this look. This blue is extremely, extremely pigmented. And it's quite wearable as well, like some blues, like in the Morphe palettes and stuff. Like, they're very, very pigmented, but also quite tricky to be able to wear. I feel like with this colour, you probably would be able to wear it day to day. It's a good shade for people if they haven't really experimented with colour makeup before. It's quite a good shade to start with because it's not overly intense. Like, it's quite a subtle shade, even though it is blue. It goes really well with my blue eyes as well. So I'm just gonna blend, blend, blend again. A very, very, very blue. I make a lot of faces as well when I'm blending my under eye because it's sort of like a concentration thing, not to get it like the brush in my eyes. Cue a montage of me doing weird faces. So I've blended my eyeshadow out a lot. I actually really, really love this eyeshadow look. Still think it's actually quite wearable. Even though, you know, it has got blue under the under eye, I do think it's wearable. Overall, I mean, I have only tried a couple of shades in this palette. Overall, I'm fairly impressed, but I'm not like overly impressed. Like that Sunday Fun Day shade was a little bit lame. Every other shade, I'd say the matte shades I used, and even actually that champagne toast one, that sort of like light sort of whitey goldy sort of shade, that one was really lovely, and that was a shimmer. But I think they really ruined it with Sunday Fun Day. The rest of the palette looks insane. I can't wait to try out some more looks with it. Bit sad, to be honest, because I really thought this was going to be fantastic. And that shade, I was really doting to be amazing, and it just wasn't. So now I am gonna try these liquid lipsticks. So the first one I think I'm going to try is the Little One. Lovely nude colour. Looks lovely, like the applicator. Looks really nice. The only thing I literally noticed is when I pulled out the brush, there wasn't much like product on there, which makes me think that it's probably not much in there. I'm just gonna apply this now and see how it looks. Ooh, this is like a really nice colour. I was a little bit skeptical about actually getting a nude because a lot of nudes don't suit my skin tone. This one actually really does suit my skin tone. Actually looks really good with the eyeshadow. I'm actually really digging this. The formula is really nice, like it's very pigmented. It doesn't look too bad, even though I just realised like when I smack my lips together, it does look quite dry. It doesn't seem that moisturising. It does seem a little bit drying. But overall, I actually really like the colour. I think it's very lovely colour, and it's very wearable as well, with especially if you wear like heavy eyeshadow and bold looks. Like it's very wearable, just day to day, which is why I bought it, because I don't really own any lipsticks that are just like can wear day to day. I thought I'd give this a whirl, and I'm actually really happy with it. I think it looks a really good lipstick. Just hope there's enough product in here, because it did not look like that to start with. I am just gonna try the other lipstick, which is Self Love Club, which we have here, which is the exact same packaging. And then obviously the brush. Oh, that had a bit more product come out actually. I'm just gonna wipe my lips off and then test out this red, which I'm really excited. The colour looks insane, so I cannot wait to try this out. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with Self Love Club, which I'm so excited to try. I'm literally butchering this application. By the way, if you can hear chainsaws downstairs, it's my boyfriend playing a game. There's no murder going on, don't worry. I like the colour. I think the colour is really lovely. It's the sort of colour that I expected. Yeah, the only thing is, I don't know what it was. I found it quite difficult to apply it. The brush was slightly harder, which made it quite hard to actually apply it. I don't know if it was the brush or maybe it was just my technique, but I found the other liquid lip a lot easier to apply. I mean, they probably have the same brush, but I don't know, I found this one quite difficult to apply, and it took a bit of time to get right. But overall, I really love the colour. I think it's lovely. I don't think this looks actually as drying as the other one, but then when I smack my lips together, it does feel a little bit drying, which is again a bit disappointing. Like, I like moisturising lipsticks. I'm feeling like this is the one, unfortunately, but I will obviously give it another go and see if I like it. Those are the things that I picked up from the ZOELLA X Colourpop collection. Overall, my review is very mixed. I think some of the shades in the Brunch Club palette were really good, where others failed, such as the Sunday Fun Day one, especially if it's smashing everywhere, but obviously that wasn't the brand's fault. Like, that is just what happens during shipping, especially I find in America that does happen quite a lot. So obviously I'm not blaming the brand or anything for that, like that wasn't their fault. But I do think some of the pigments in that palette weren't the best. As for the liquid lips, I'd say they look good, but I would say they're quite drying. Definitely the red one was very hard to apply, rather than the nude one that was actually really easy to apply. But other than that, they look really good on. I'll definitely be wearing them a lot. With the highlighter, It's very, very, very subtle, like extremely subtle, that you have to put so many layers on to be able to get a decent sort of highlighter, which again is a little bit disappointing, but it's not the end of the world. Like, at least there is some pigment there. I love the packaging, I love everything about it, I love the theme. When it actually comes to the product delivering, I'm not too sure if that's completely on point, which is really, really sad to say, because I am a big ZOELLA fan. Like, I've watched her since about 2013. I was really, really excited to get this collection, and I'm a little bit gutted, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not overly upset, to be honest, because some of the products did deliver. I just waited a week and it wasn't really up to scratch, which is a little bit of a shame. Reviews very mixed. I'd love to know other people's reviews in the comments and what they thought of the collection, because mine is sort of like a bit like this, like it's not up or down, like it's sort of in the middle. So I'd love to know your thoughts. I really, really hope you enjoyed watching. As I said, please leave me some comments in the description box of what you thought of the collection. Obviously, I didn't try out the whole collection. I only tried out a few items. Please remember to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, because that would really, really help me out. And please subscribe to my channel, because I make a new video every Saturday. We just posted at 9 AM GMT, so be there or be square. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye!